Hey, sister. So, if any of you all have been married over 15 years or more, Larry and I is going on, it'll be 20 years next year. Um, Sometimes your marriage, it's like it can get a little stale. It can coast, right? So, when you first met each other, you had all this passion and romance and chemistry. And then after you're married, you start having kids and you're going through financial issues and life happens and shit just goes crazy. And you may find yourself not connecting as much. He's working, you're working, everything. And it's you have to do look at your relationship and say, okay, wait a minute, we got to safeguard this thing from one of us stepping out or one of us seeking attention from someone else outside the relationship. And so my husband and I have decided to just truly rekindle our romance. And so let's just dive into it, right? Let's first start with sex. Sex, of course, is a beautiful thing. And over time, if you're doing it with the same person over and over and over all throughout the years, it can get a little boring, right? No, it don't have to be. Now, I'm not telling you bring no other person in your bedroom because I don't get down like that. But what I am saying is you and your spouse need to talk and be creative and say, okay, babe, how do you feel about if we bring a toy in a situation? Or how do you feel if we role play? Or how do you feel if we try different positions we've never done before? Now, I'm not a sex therapist. I'm just telling you what has been working for me and my man since we've been rekindling our connection, okay? Um, and 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 it's funny. It's almost like the more you make love to your spouse, the more your body is going to crave it and want to. So I know sometimes as women, especially as we get older, look, I'm 53 years old. Our bodies change. I'm postmenopausal. I can't believe that. I am postmenopausal. I went to the doctor. They were like, "Yo, you already had menopause, went through menopause." I said, "I did. When?" But anyway, sometimes things dry up down there, but that's okay. Thank God we living in 2024 where you can go and get you some good old lubrication. You can do, like, come on, ladies. Like, whatever it takes for you to feel pretty and sexy and desirable, if it's something you wear, something you do with your hair, whatever it is, do that. Not just for your husband, do it for yourself too. We women, yes, a lot of us throughout over the years, we may have put on some weight. But while we're in the process of trying to lose it, we still can be sexy, honey. We can still look good and feel good. Um, Another way to reconnect besides the intimate piece is just to try to find date nights. For a long time, I would not go on, and I know it's gonna sound crazy, but this is the truth. I didn't like going on dates with my husband since we had children because I was like, oh my God, what if we get in a car accident and we both die in the car? Like, no, you drive your car to the restaurant, I'll drive mine. And he would be looking at me like, is you crazy? Not are you crazy? Is you crazy? But I had to like work out of that. And I'm just like, okay, God, I trust you that because I got to spend time with my man and my children are going to be okay and blah, blah, blah. Another thing is just to do mini adventures. Like my husband loves the car racing. So I'm not really into it. But if that's what makes him happy, I might go. I need to start going with him sometimes. Or just he'll say, hey, let's just pick up and drive somewhere, me and you. And I'll just say, okay, just the ways to connect. Another thing, I'm looking at where I wrote my notes at. Reflect together. Like he and I like to reminisce about the times when because we're from the DC area. And so like we would like go down to Georgetown and walk and go to the jazz club and do things like that. Just reminisce about what you all did together and everything. And then also pat yourselves on the back that you're still together. You know what I'm saying? Like 15, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years is a long time. And then create new shared experiences. For me, and again, being a mother, and I'm a helicopter mom. My daughter even tells me I'm more than a helicopter. She said I'm a 747 because I'm like I don't know, it's worry, fear, whatever you want to call it, anxiety, and but I have to say, okay, no, my man, if I'm following order, God is first, right? My marriage, and their children. So I have to nurture. If I'm nurturing these kids and I'm nurturing everything else in the house, even the dog, I got to nurture my relationship with my man. Um, for me, also know your spouse's love language. My husband loves to like cuddle and hold hands. I don't like that. But if you tell me I'm fine, and if you tell me that I smell good, and if you tell me this, then honey, you can get whatever you want. My love language is words of affirmation. I just love you could never flatter me enough. Maybe that's the Aries in me. I don't know. Um, But yeah, so I try to do, if he likes me to hold him while I'm laying in the bed, I just be holding him. I sit next to him, try to hold his hand. You know, I'm just riding in the car, I be rubbing his leg. And when the kid's not in the car, I be rubbing other stuff too. But anyway, I'm married. I can do whatever I want to do. Okay. What else, guys? What else did I write down? Oh yeah, just cultivate romance daily. Do you know, let me tell you what I did. And I shocked myself. Like I said, I've been married almost 20 years. I had never sent my husband like a picture of me like from the chest up nude, and I did it. I did it last week. I never thought to do that. He almost lost his freaking mind at work. He was like, "Yo, I'm about to come home." I was like, "No, don't come home, boo. I'm just showing you. You stay at work, get that money. I'm just showing you what will be waiting for you when you get home." So again, I'm just saying. And also, the last caveat is couples therapy, and marriage retreats. Um, it's always good. It's always good to talk to a third party that doesn't have any teeth in the game and really can guide you. And I'm not talking about go to your pastor who ain't never had not one day of counseling or psychology or any type of courses. No, sorry, don't do it. Go to someone who's trained. You don't want to go to somebody all they're going to tell you is just pray about it. You need to do more than pray. Okay? All right, sister. So I just want to share that with y'all. Continue to be blessed, sisters. Keep drinking your water, mind black business. And men, if you're listening, black men, keep doing what you do because can't nobody do it better than you.